7:30. Oh my God. My poor children. You have been waiting for me. I'm so sorry. I was convinced it was at 7:30. Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so when I saw seven, I just did a oh my God. Oh my God. What did Hello, Maria. Hello, Miss Blade. Hello, Angela. Hello, Polly. Hello, Dani. I am so sorry. Hello, Christy. Hello, Janet. Hello, Melissa. Hello, CD. Hello, Miss D. Hello, Farida. Hello, Mos and me. Hello, Spellcaster. Hello, Fly High. Hello, Star. Hello, Andy Glass. Hello, Aspen. Hello, Dory. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Janet. Hello, Tracy. Sorry, I'm late. Okay, Danny. Okay, Danny, fine. Sorry, I'm late, guys. I admit this. I am late. Hello, Cookie. This time I cannot blame Plotter. I really thought it was 7:30. You should. You should have seen my face when I saw it was at 7. I was like, oh, what did I do? My bad, guys. It was going to be the normal late, but then I became the real late, and that was bad of me. I will be more careful. Hello, Rhonda. This is too funny. I needed that laugh. Damn. Today was such a crazy day. As everyone know. Hello, Paul. I'm sorry, Polly. Don't be heartbroken. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't want another. Yeah, because Loki was chilling outside, and I don't want another wasp or anything to come into the house. So I was like, I just want to close the door if she's here now. She's here next to me. So yeah, I'm so sorry. Today was a day. Obviously, it's always a day. Um, those hello G Walt, hello Michelle. So yeah, today was a day. That's what I can say with certitude. It was a day. Yesterday we went to the I cannot really say funeral because my cousin wanted to be burned. So his ashes are separated, one part with his family, like his son and his wife and everything, and the other part is and will be sent to Haiti because that's where he was born and everything. So today I was with my family and everything. So yeah, it was a day. Cremated. Thank you. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know how to say that. I don't know how we say that. So I'm like, it's not funeral because you're not putting the body and the ground. I don't know how to say that. Okay. So yeah, I was, like we were hanging out with this kid. Like people who are on my Instagram would see that on my stories. I was with my little nephew and everything. So it was a day. It was a day. But I am late, which is my fault. Yes, yes, I'm not gonna I'm married. He was going to get married to to his baby mama, let's say. So I don't know, I just call her his wife. Mm. Thank you, MG. Thank you. Like his kid was so cute. Like he's so cute, his little baby. He's like 1 years old. Okay, so yeah, I was there like, you know, he was 39. It was a day. Okay, it was a day to yeah, you know, that's him with his son. That's him as a kid. That's him with his baby mama wife. I don't know. I find it so ugly to say baby mama wife. Anyhow, and that's us when we were younger. You can see little Madgie with the pink dress. That's me. Yeah, that's me, Madgie, in the pink dress. Yeah, like that. We were in Boston. We were in Boston. Boston. Yeah, we were in Boston. Like I said, this is a lot of my American family. Like, I don't know, we used to go from 80 to America to Canada, so it was like just all over the place. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it was something. It was something. It was something. Hello, Joanne. Yeah, the kid is so cute. The kid looks like him so much, Saint T. Like he's so adorable. Like it's crazy. Like it's like his face keeps on looking more and more like his dad. It's crazy. I anyhow, it was a day. It was a day. Okay. You know, it was a day. It was a weekend. It was a 2 week. Okay, because he's been dead for 2 weeks. It's been. You know what I mean? So while I was like with my family, I was thinking about YouTube, and I was thinking about, you know, like all those people who talk about me. And I was wondering, why why am I listening to that? Why am I bothering with that? And I finally had I finally have an answer, because I'm not doing it because, you know, I don't know, it makes me angry, or it doesn't make me angry, it doesn't make me sad. It's because I have always been fascinated in a certain way. No, in fact, I've always been fascinated by other people's psychology, by action that they make that I don't understand. And this is my thing with that situation. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. We were all there. Thank you, Chili Peppa. Hello, Chili Peppa. So yeah, I want to understand what push people to because, you know, I've never been put in a situation where I have been so clearly piled on. Like, it's not even funny, um how unsubtle it is and how obvious it is. And I can understand why certain people, well, a lot of people don't see it. And I think that it's interesting, like like in a sociology type of way, to understand why people do what they do and how people can convince themselves of something. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, I am an extremely real person. They want to act as if I am not who I say I am. But the thing is, I never act as if I am perfect. Hello, Nectaria. I never act as if I'm perfect. I never act as I'm just like I'm me, which is why, even though they're doing all of that, it doesn't affect my self esteem, because I am old enough, and which is why I also keep on repeating the fact that I am old, because I'm like, at a young age, that would have affected me a lot. That would have made me feel really uncertain about myself a lot. And because I've never been bullied, because this is bullying, and I've never been bullied because people, I remember one time when I was a teenager One time when I was the new girl in school, someone tried to bully me. And I just looked at her and I said, "Why the fuck are you in front of me?" And then it was enough for her to skedaddle. Because most people, like when I look at, let's say, the Lady Letitia or the Auntie Pick Me, I know that in real life, they wouldn't dare talk this way because they're not actually brave. They are hiding behind the group. They are hiding. Oh, thank you so much. Like, they are hiding behind the fact that they think they are in a position of strength. So that is also something that's fascinating to me because, like I said, I'm like, those people would never dare to even try that shit with me in real life, which is why, like I said, I've never been bullied like that. Look, I think I've been bullied. Like I said, the one time the person came, started doing that in front of me because I was the new girl, and then she knew not to mess with me pretty fast. People know not to mess with me pretty fast. But because we are in this internet sphere, those people are finding some fake bravado inside of them. When in reality, and I'm not talking about Dani Robotson, I think Dani is literally um either she was one of the most bullied child, like I think maybe she's like a Mona. Did people watch Pretty Little Liar? You know Mona, like the fucking big loser, and then after that you become popular, and then but you're like absolutely cray cray in the head forever. That's how I feel about Dani. When I look at her, I'm like, you seem cray cray in your head. Like, but it comes from, it looks like it comes from being bullied herself. As I was never bullied, I do not understand this. So when I look at that, I'm mostly fascinated because I'm like, yeah, that could make a young person want to unalive themselves, which is why I was asking, how far do they want to go? What exactly do they want as a ending to that situation? Like, what do they want from this? Like, what do they want from this? That's why I'm also fascinated because I'm like, so is that how bully feel? Because not only have I never been bullied, but I'm not a bully. I repost, I retort, like I will fight fire with fire, sure. And even then, there are some ways I will not, there are some lows I will not go anymore. Lyndon, nah, I am willing to meet with several others. Okay, I have no idea what you mean, Lyndon, but hi. Hello, MGE. Exactly. I address thing. And that's what I said. I'm like, people in real life, I know I could easily make those old women shut the F up because I have been with those auntie pick me for a long time. When I was working, let's say at the library, I'm like, yeah, I know those old women that think they can be mean girl. You just confront them a little and you look at them directly in the eyes and they stop. It's not true that they act that brazenly in your face. So, hello, cops. I don't know if I don't create problem. Hello, Sacred Onion. That's also part of the investigation because when people see other people being piled on, let's say, and that's another stupid example, but in Love Island, there is that woman called Uda who was piled on, but then now her fans are acting as if she never committed any wrong thing in her life, and I'm like, this is not true. And that's the thing with me. People, I'm always saying, nah, I'm not perfect. Thank you, Endeavor Glass. Make it rain if you love your owl. Massive hug to you and your family. Thank you, Endeavor Glass. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Lyndon, that is your first and last like warning. You will not be insulting people in the chat. You will not be saying bad word. Calm the fuck down. All you do is talk tough online. You and Madgie are not about that life. What is the life that we should be about, Lyndon? And please remind yourself, this is your last warning. You do not get to talk like that to little owl and owl country. I don't know who you think you are. Yeah, and it's good that Danny cannot see you, because if he saw you, he would have blocked you. Believe that London will already be disappearing if Danny could see you. So yeah, I don't believe in there is no such thing as a perfect victim, and I don't believe that I did not do anything at all. Okay, I'm someone that when I'm pissed off, I can explode, but I know I'm not someone that's starting. And I know for Dani, she's like I started it with her or something like that. But and my mindset, and I understand, and that's the thing. It's like for me, it's perception. It's how you see the thing. For her, because I started talking about her without her talking about me or even really knowing of my existence. I think maybe she was like, well, you are attacking me first. But in reality, the most I have done with Dani is criticize Dani. Dani is the one that automatically went too far by calling me, giving me the surname maggot or something like that. I am someone that criticize. Okay, so for Dani, I know that she's someone that if you talk in any type of way negatively about what she says, she goes crazy. And I'm not gonna sit down here and say that I never did anything wrong to her. I probably said a lot of mean thing about her, like at a certain point. I'm pretty sure of it. So for me, she's like, "Oh, you started it," and I'm like, "Okay, if you want to say that." But the fact that it became like this disgusting thing about talking about hair, talking like I was only criticizing what she was saying on the internet. I never went for hair, face, family. Like I don't go, and I kept on trying to insist to not go into those personal sphere. So while I am the first one who talked about her, and even I am the first one who criticized her first before she criticized me, she is the one that has no etiquette. She is the one that is going to go, and you're just like, why are you talking about this? We're talking about what we're talking about. And that's the thing also with people being my friend on the internet, and they keep on saying that I am their friend or whatever the fuck. I'm like, we come on panel, we only talk about the gossip. Hello, Lemon. Like we only, hello, Sunset. Hello, Victoria. God, that what is going on? So yeah, I'm just like, she goes below the belt. For her, someone criticizing her is an attack. And I'm like, okay. So for her, I started it. And I'm like, I criticize you first, but I am the one who went below the belt first. I'm not the one who did that. So yeah, I don't think I'm perfect at all. Like people saying, oh, you wouldn't dox someone. I'm like, I would absolutely dox someone. Push me enough and I will. Which is why when Dani start telling me, why are you, I'm like, shut the fuck up. You keep on doxing people. Don't tell me what I'm doing is wrong or not wrong when you're worse. Get the fuck out of my face. Don't talk to me about moral high ground when you're literally a demon from hell. Whatever. But yeah, as I am not exactly, I'm like, no, 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 no. I can do bad thing. Absolutely. I can put numbers up. Absolutely. I will absolutely do that. And let's be clear. Dani is worse than me. Dani is go super far. Now you see Dani not talking about my family anymore. Why do you think Dani is not talking about my family anymore? You think she suddenly developed some type of moral high ground? No. It's because I was talking about her family. I was calling her mom, calling her uncle. Since that moment, suddenly she is not talking about my family. It's because I contacted her family and she wants me to stop. And I'm like, yeah, don't you see? I have not contacted her family. Like, I have not, because I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Okay. This is ridiculous. I feel dirty, like contacting that family because it happened that that Anthony's woman gave birth to a psychopath. But that's literally what was needed from me, for her to back the fuck off of my family. So for anyone believing that she's not Danielle Robertson, you're an idiot. Okay? I don't know what to say else. I'm like, no, 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 no. You just need to look at context clue and you know it's her. She's not hiding herself well. She's an idiot. So, like I said, for me, anyone talking to me saying that's not her, I'm like, you look suspicious as fuck to me. Because for me, she has shown herself so clearly by blocking me, by when I called that person. Yo, I called the line. I thought I was going to talk to Sammy, or maybe a girlfriend of Sammy or someone. The person started calling me the N word, started calling me bitch, started saying that I was like, started insulting me. I recognized the fry, the laugh. I was like, that's Dani. I know it's her. Her not being able anymore to hide her identity. Everything is Danielle Robertson, but now Danielle Robertson is a fucking nickname. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Your nickname is Dani Robertson. Like, it's literally her. There is no mystery to me. I'm like, that's Dani. Okay. Like, I see it, you see it, we see it. That's Dani. Because she cannot hide her identity anymore. It's her. I know it's her. She didn't suddenly stop going after my parent, doxing my parent out of the kindness of her fucking heart. This woman was reading lawsuits from 10 years ago with my family saying, I'm going to go and contact her family to do interview, blah, 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 blah. Suddenly now, oh, quiet, 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 quiet. Why is that? Because of the kindness of her fucking soul? No, because she wants to stop pissing me off. She wants me to stop contacting her fucking parent. And I'm like, I never would have contacted your parent if you were not literally a demon from hell. So let's be clear. I'm a fighter. I don't like going below the belt. That's why when I go below the belt, I say it a lot before doing it. Okay. I made warning, like literally, I asked Lady Latisha, do you want me to strike you? That's a warning. Why did you not remove all my content? That's how much I'm giving a warning. You think Dani would have said, yo, you want me to strike you? If you're so certain and brave, go to Dani, talk shit to her face, not online. You do realize I live in another country, right? I would have talked to her on the phone, but after doing the whole N word and calling me a B and blah 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 and insulting me, like talking a bunch of bullshit, um, she blocked me. So, do you want me to drive to California just for her? I'm gonna go to California when I'm gonna sue her, not just to talk to her and firmly like insult her. Like, are you stupid or are you don't? Like, people are so. I'm like, I don't live in the same country. Why would I do that? I cannot just go to her house. If so, I would absolutely go because fuck that bitch. Okay, fuck her. Okay, I know it's her. Like, for me, I'm just like, yeah, it's you. I know it's you. You're weird. You're a little weirdo. But at the same time, I'm fascinated also why I'm listening to Auntie Pick Me and Lady Latisha, and why I also want to talk to people who follow those people is because I'm like, why, what, how do you twist reality that much? How do you think you're a good person? Like, let's say for Auntie Mickey, Michelle, who you thought calling a white girl? Okay, Miss, I'm smoking C-Rack or something, and all of that. This woman will say Madgie says bad word, and they keep on acting as if it's the basis of my vocabulary, as if I only speak in bad word. And I'm like, yo, whatever what you need to tell yourself at night, I'm good with that. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. But how can you insult someone that says bad word, but then start talking about the person's private part? Talking about the smell of the person's private. I cannot even imagine myself talking about hers or Lady Letitia's private part. It's disgusting. Why are you talking about this? It's so weird. Oh, thank you, Victoria. Make it rain if you love your owl. Like I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, like for me, I'm like, how can you talk about people's bad language and then talk about people's private part? Victoria Goddess. Okay. I heard you. I think it's you, V Goddess, Vampire Goddess. Is that you? I've heard you have gone into the chat of Star and you had a whole conversation with all of everyone. Star, Polly, I would like you to come up and explain to me what happened. Thank you, Karen. Make it rain if you love your owl. And for the person who received the free membership, please say thank you to Karen. Like I don't understand her. I don't understand her brain. I don't understand how her brain chemistry work, which is the same for Lady Atisha. I don't get it. I don't get their brain. So yeah, Star, Polly, same for Vampire Goddess. I will drop the link for a little while if you want to come and talk because I don't know what happened. I wasn't home. Okay. Like some people told me to go watch the live. Obviously, I did not. I was not home. Victoria Goddess. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Like I don't know what that person is, and I don't know what the fuck it is. And if anyone has also any inkling, because like I said, for me, this is a psychological study we're doing right now on why people love to hate, why people love to doubt Pal, why people love to victim shame, actually shame. Because when I say if I was a teenager or just a younger person, like in my early 20s, that would be weird as hell for me. Okay. That would be really traumatizing um of my person. Like people calling you fat, people saying you're ugly, people talking about your hair, people talking about the gap between my teeth. That is enough to make me so self-conscious. Oh, thank you, Karen, again. Thank you so much. Make it rain if you love your owl. And for the person who received the free membership, please don't forget to thank Karen. Hello, Stephen P. So yeah, for me, I have like a lot of question about that. Ah, Star is here.
I'm here.
Hello,
Hi.
Star. How are you, beautiful?
I'm okay, honey. Or how are you?
I'm good, like you were there, like my cousin and everything. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if you are on my on my Instagram, but like in my stories, I put my nephew and everything. Anyhow,
Oh, Maggie. I'm
hello,
sorry.
Pauline.
All I know, I didn't see what V Goddess did, but she came onto my live with everybody, and between me and her, everything was fine. And then after that, she got onto somebody's live. I think it was AT2. but I didn't see it. And she was talking a whole bunch of shit about all the owls, about you. Like, she said that I had a bunch of white crackers or crackheads attacking her. Like, and Kai was on my panel, Tanika was there. So I don't know what the fuck. And I tried to get her to, like, when she came on my panel today, she didn't give me like a legit answer as to why she did all of that, you know?
Dear
So,
Lord. And
Yeah,
Polly,
so
hi.
oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt anybody. That's
hi,
it.
Polly.
Hey, babe. So yeah, basically like I was it was a couple days ago, or a couple nights ago, not last night, but the night before, I believe, that V Goddess was on her channel and she was running
Is
her
Polly
mouth.
muted?
Can you hear me?
Polly is pretty low, but she's not muted. But
Oh,
you're
oh,
low.
oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, my microphone was away. A couple nights ago, so on her own channel, on V Goddess's own channel, she had a live, and it was late at night. She started running her mouth about Madgie, talking all kinds of stuff about her being in her underwear, all these things that people keep saying about her, but confirming that and talking about Madgie and how she's a liar and that Maggie's in on some kind of operation. I don't really, a bunch of nonsense, to be honest. I didn't stay there very long, but she talked bad about Madgie. She talked bad, terrible about Tanika. She called her a drunk. She says that all she does at Stars Live is act a fool, and went in about her being a drunk, Tanika, right? I commented on her chat because I'm not the type of person that's gonna hide and just whatever. So I did say, "Hey, I hear what you're saying. So if you see me in other chats, don't act confused. This is why I have a problem with you right now." Not joking was there too, and I said, "Cause not joking will come into Stars Live." I modded Stars Live, and I was like, "I see y'all." I didn't say anything rude. I said, "I see y'all." V Goddess goes, "Oh, okay, Folly, some f you f that. Like if you want to come up," and I was like, "No, no, no, no. I'm not going to come up or talk to you. I'm just letting you know I see you. This is why I don't like you. So don't act confused later because that's what you do all the time." Because that's what she does. She comes over at Star's channel and she acts like she didn't do anything. So like, "Oh, I would today." You know what she said today? Because I heard Star's replay. She goes, "Oh, well, yes. I sometimes I just talk crap because I get drunk and I have an alcohol problem and I have addiction issues. So this is my truth, and I have no issues with that. But there's no excuse, whether it's addiction or problems, for you to say lies about other people because that's not your truth. There's no truth behind that. So if she was talking her truth about her life and her experiences, that's one thing. But she's running her mouth about people she doesn't even know. You don't know Tanika. You don't know me. You don't know Maggie.
Give me
Nobody
one
was
second.
talking
Who
about that.
is timing out Melissa? Leave Melissa be. What is going on in the chat? But yeah, please continue and Star. You also like. I just want to understand what happened. I wasn't there today. Okay.
Well, didn't she do it twice, Polly? She came up the first time and all the stuff, whatever, and made me think that she was being genuine with me, and
Yep.
then went on a live, crashed the fuck out, and
Mm-hmm.
then that's when I had the panel with Kai because, and I'm like, how are you
And
gonna
she
say that
does
there
that
was a
with Kai too.
yeah, I'm like, how you gonna say first of all it was a bunch of crackers or crackheads, either one, when none of that was true? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you saying? And then when I ask you to come up here and talk to me, it's a whole different story. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, like it's like fucking what do you call it? Salad. Word salad.
All she does, like when she comes up here, she changes her tone of voice from the night before, because I heard it with my own ears and I saw it. her tone of voice changed. She was cursing me out on her live because I commented she's not like that outside of her live. Okay, like, you know what I mean? She plays confused. And when I heard her say the excuse that she's looking for a mom and that she has addiction issues, I don't think, like, thank you for being honest about that. I don't judge that, but that's not an excuse. I think that you're using an excuse, V Goddess, for your behavior that's problematic, that you know you're doing to stir stuff up, not just with um not just with Maggie, but now it's become Star, and you've done it with Ka already. He
And
already
just
told
Risa
you.
is doing it too, Maggie. Like, she
Just
made a
Reese's
live
another thing. She's
about
another one.
me
But
saying that I
but
work for you. I'm like,
Mhm.
what?
yeah,
I'm like, work for her how? Like, first it was me and Plotter had some kind of secret fucking operation. Don't ask me what, because I don't know. And then now I work for you. I'm like, what?
and that's the other thing.
You don't
V
know my name is
Goddess.
Broke Bitch.
I know. I'm like, we're the broke ass bitch club. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm
And
like,
V
I'm
Goddess
working for
today,
who? Where's my money?
every time you start, try to ask her, like, what's your problem with us? Let's talk about it. I don't know if you clocked it, but I did. She kept saying, well, what about Maggie working for Jag? Trying to, like, twist it
What
to that.
what did Madgie back when she was with Jag have? What does that have to do with anything?
She kept bringing up, well, do you think Maggie's still working for Jag now? Like, out of the nowhere. We're not even
Oh, well,
talking
that's a
about
just
that.
Risa thing you have to know, because according to her, Murph and Plotter and Madgie and Kingpin and fucking Donut and AT2, all of y'all are in this secret fucking network thing, according to her and Bonnie and all them fucking crazies over there. And I'm just like, yo, I can't. You people are out there. You're really out there, because Maggie
They're
is
all
not doing
insulting
that.
me. They're
She
all
doesn't
insulting me. Why would
like.
they be working in an alliance with me when they're all calling me a hooker?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, they're downgrading this girl where she's been crying. She apologized to everyone. Like, people are constantly picking on her about every single thing. I'm like, how the fuck is she working with these people? That's a bad work environment. Shit.
Exactly, man. I'm
You
still
know,
waiting
like,
for the
what the
Rock
fuck?
Nation check.
Yeah,
Oh my
where the
God.
fuck is it? Like, we all work for fucking Jay-Z. Where's my check? Bitch better have my money.
There you go, man. Okay,
Like, what the
wait.
fuck?
Okay, so
Risa
the
made a whole
Murph
live.
being played, the one with Maggie in the shorts. What
And
is
that's
it
another
about my
thing.
sexual, like, what is it about my body that screams prostitute to
No,
them?
you know what it is? They're jealous because you're a grown woman talking to a grown man. So what?
I am not in my underwear.
No, I seen what you were wearing and it looks fine, but you look good. And you're a grown woman and he's a grown man. Why the fuck does that matter? You know what I mean? Like, why does that matter? You're a free woman. You ain't got no kids. Like, you can do what you want to do. What the fuck do they care? They're jealous because they can't do that shit.
I really don't know what the fuck is the problem because you were both there since the beginning with Lady Letitia and all of that. What did
She's
I do to
immature.
them? Like, what? I want to know. Like, I would love to know because I know Lady Letitia lives in a parallel universe, okay? But, like, I must have done something to those bitches.
She's
I don't think
privileged
so.
and she wants to be, she must have been a fucking geek in school because she wants to be with the cool kids, and obviously what she thinks are the cool kids really aren't the cool kids. You know what I mean? That's how she's acting. You
I
know,
think
like,
that they
she's
find
a 56-year-old
camaraderie.
woman that wants to be in the cool kid crowd on fucking YouTube. That's some fucking, like, TikTok teenage shit.
Yes. And what did you say, Polly? I didn't hear you.
No, it's okay. I think that they find, like, a camaraderie in hating one person. Like because they don't have a lot in common, right?
They have
Besides
no content
you.
either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, no offense, no whatever, no shade, but they're a little bit mm, they're a little bit boring. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, no shade. Okay, but they're a little bit boring, right? And so now they have something in common that fires them up. Because I heard, you know what, Star? I listened to V Goddess, and she said that. She said that after getting on that live, that she went to work and she was fired up. And even though it's effed up, that's a thing. And I caught to that, and I'm like, okay, so these people like get angry and like to feel heard and recognized for their anger, and like, yes, you are doing right, girl, and then they lead with that energy, and that energy bonds them too. So you have become the perfect person to bond over because of the hatred.
Yep.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, you're a common interest. They're all hating
Yeah,
you together.
that makes so
And
much
they're
sense.
and then they're picking on the ones that are sticking by you, trying to pick us all apart, and we're like, fuck you. We don't give a fuck. We
They're
don't
trying to
care.
bring my subscriber into their community of hating me
And
because Paul
that's not
is
gonna
right.
happen.
Oh
They have
yeah.
nothing in common. I
Remember what
don't
No.
Boss
think
said
like
about the
when Lady Atisha talks
triangulation?
about something else than me, I don't think those people come to her because that's what
Nope.
is binding them together for real. Hate.
Yeah. No, I mean her lives are boring, and she acts very stuck up, and I mean, I just think she's being immature. She's a 56-year-old woman. She could
52.
be your mom, and she's fucking like, you know what I mean, treating you like you're
She
her
chooses
peers.
to.
Like it's just stupid.
I don't know why Lady Atisha acts this way towards me. That's why I keep on asking, what did I do to her? Not in her imagination, because in her imagination, I doxed
You didn't
her.
do anything, Maggie.
Okay, but
You didn't
I
do
showed her
anything.
LinkedIn. I showed her LinkedIn. What? Why is she acting as if I showed her where she lives?
She put up a LinkedIn that she knew was a public thing. You didn't do anything. And that's the other thing. They're trying to say that we're all hackers and doxers. And I'm like, that's so fucking full of shit. I'm like, Maggie does not dox people, nor does the chat. What did the chat say when you asked them?
I
Remember
tell
when you
them
asked
no.
everybody when they want, if you like, you want me to do it? You want me to do it? Remember you're kidding and
They
you're like,
said
want me to do?
no. Hmm.
And everybody said no. So why are they lying? And then like, how can people fall for it when it's right on your live?
Because I
Like,
think Polly
you
is
know?
right. They want to bound over something. They feel like they're part of a collective. Like they want to feel like bounded toward one another. So hating on me is the easiest way for them to bound in a weird way
Like
and
And
to
then
feel
they say
gatekeepers.
important.
and then they say that we're like malicious and all this other shit and we want to fight people, but it's kind of funny how then I start going on live, and of course like I'm gonna like invite the people from here over there because I talk to them in a chat all the time. So then they're gonna try to attack me, and then start some kind of fucking drama with me in my chat and you in your chat, and I'm just like, you're not gonna do it because I don't go on live when Maggie's live because I want to watch her. So don't think you're going to try to put me and her against each other. That's not going to happen either.
Yeah,
You know?
I want you all to have the success that you want to have. I don't think, and that has always been my vision, which is why I share lives. I send my viewers to people's lives because I think everyone deserves to exist on this app.
Mhm.
Like we all bring something different. We're not the same person.
Exactly. We do something different. I mean, people like Quiet Storm, I could understand people having a problem cuz he's a weirdo, but there's room for everybody on here, so there's no reason for everybody to gang up on you and then to spread lies on top of it. It's like they don't want to let it go. They just want to keep feeding and feeding and feeding that you made a mistake with Jag. Well, so did all of us. We all believed her.
I don't, but you know what? I would accept better if they were like, you made a mistake. You follow Jag, this is unacceptable. This is unforgivable. And they never were cool with me. I would be better. I
Okay.
would be like better with that than the whole, we forgive you. We move on for weeks, months. But then the moment I have a problem with you, then suddenly, well, remember what you did with Jag? It's like, oh, fuck. Like people
Yeah.
act as if I wasn't cool with Dani for weeks. I think it was months. We were
It was
using
months.
each other's content.
Yep, it was
Can you see,
months.
I
Pauline?
remember you were allowed to play it.
Yes, we were like we had I had permission. We were cool for weeks. And Lady Latisha, I was supposed to be cool with Lady Latisha for months now. So for me, that's my problem. I'm like, yo, you couldn't forgive me for it. That's all good. You have the right. But why throw it in my face when we were supposed to move on?
Yeah, because y'all had that discussion already.
Yeah. It's like with the Ada thing, when they come back with the Ada thing, and I see Bonnie, because someone sent me, Bonnie was in someone's chat. I forgot. Okay. And I'm like, listen, the whole Bonnie thing, she asked me to remove at the beginning when I was saying sorry to everyone. She asked me
Yeah.
to remove 7 video. I removed the 7 video because she was the friend of Lady Latisha. But
And
then she
just recent.
said, and then she said that she wanted me to remove 7T video. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Holy shit. And then just Risa was
That's a
saying
joke.
that you were a part of the Ada shit. That's why you didn't want to talk about it. I'm like, no, no,
I already
no.
talked about it.
Yeah. But I said no. I said when she came to Madge specifically said, this is not the kind of content that I do. This is not my kind of thing. I don't do this.
No,
So she sent her to Steph. Okay. And I was in those lives and I talked to Ada off of YouTube and I still have the fucking messages. And as far as I knew, when she went to Steph's, you were out of it. Yeah, like you knew what was going on and you got upset when
and
she supposed.
passing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you weren't in it. You were out of it by then. That was
I'm
it.
not interested.
Yeah.
I'm not someone that fight for you to be able to get back your children if your children are being teleported somewhere. That's not
Yeah,
my fight.
exactly.
I'm not a
Yeah.
wizard.
Yeah,
I'm not the
exactly.
CIA. I'm not the FBI. But
And you made that clear. And that's
yeah,
why I was like, she sent her to Steph. Okay. So if
yeah, because
Steph,
that was what she was doing with her channel.
yeah. And like if Steph did do something nefarious with money, which I don't know and I don't care because it's not that has nothing to do with Maggie. Nothing, you know?
But they keep on trying to put me in it. It's like with the Just
They're
Rita
lying.
character.
Yeah,
I
they're
think Just
lying on you
Rita,
cuz
when I
I
look
seen
at
the
her,
whole thing.
what do you say?
I seen the whole thing go down and they're lying on you, you
Yes,
know?
that's what I don't understand. And thank you, Victoria Goddess. Make it rain if you love
That's
your
another
owl.
reason why I stuck by you because I
You
seen
see
for
this?
myself.
You see this? That's
Wait a second.
exactly
How
what
do
she
you
likes to do.
tolerate not someone you said you were someone who said you were a spy trying chaos among Americans? Listen, when did Donut say that?
See, I
Like,
You see
was
didn't
it
this?
have
at
This
the
is
like
what
beginning
she
when I
does.
just
She just
started, like when he
stirs.
was roasting me?
this is what they do though. And that's why I'm just like, why don't y'all get out everything you have to say to whoever and then stop? Y'all keep going on about shit and it's crazy. Like, the thing with Maggie and Letitia. How long ago did they settle it with the thing with Jaguar and they're still acting like it just happened?
That's
You
my
know, you
problem.
know?
Like I
Like
said,
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck?
yo, you don't forgive me, all good, but don't use it when it's pertinent to you.
Yeah,
But
move
Paulie,
on.
what were you trying to say? I know you're trying to.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Polly.
Or maybe
No, no,
she's maybe.
no, no, no. All I was just gonna say is like this is what she does. She tries to like take the attention away from what we're talking about and try to bring some old stuff that may have not happened to try to triangulate, because that is exactly what Ka said, and that is the play. That is what Just Risa and V Goddess are trying to do. They're trying to triangulate, get clout, but also go into this bandwagon and form a some kind of friendship or whatever with the people that don't like her just because they can. And that's their plan.
Don't y'all realize that people are going to stick with Maggie that have seen her go through all of this? Like that's the people that are here. We have
Or
seen her go
people
through
who
all of
have
this,
lived that. Like
you
who has
know?
not been piled on? Like
Yeah.
there's something reliable on what, because this what is going on with me and all those people wanting to talk shit about me.
Mhm.
Who in this chat, this has not happened to one time. Your family trying to scapegoat you. Anyone, your group of friends trying to scapegoat you. It's
Mhm.
easy to recognize when you look at those people. You know it's dogpiling because I'm not perfect. I have never claimed to be fucking perfect.
No, none of us are perfect. I made a mistake today, and the chat will tell you. At first, I was mad, thinking I didn't have certain messages, and I dug into my phone while I was on live, and I found them, and I apologized for making that mistake. But these people, most of them, they would never do that. People like you and me, we do that. We admit when we're wrong. And that's why a lot of
Mhm.
people stuck by you, Madge, because we seen what you went through. And when you did do something that you seen was wrong, you admitted it and you said sorry and everything like that. And it was genuine. It wasn't fake. I don't think it was fake. And obviously the chat didn't think it was fake. So those other people, they obviously are jealous of you. They
I
want
don't even
clout.
know.
Like they
I
have
don't think it's that easy. I think it depends on who you're talking about.
well, I
Like
don't
it
think they
depends
would have
on
any content without talking about you because they talk
they
about you
would.
every day.
They would have content because they were on YouTube before me. But there is something inside of them that makes them comfortable doing that. Like that's what I find fascinating. It's I don't like putting people into groups because I'm like everyone is different and everyone has their own
Yeah.
motivation. So when
Yeah.
I look at like let's say Dani, I'm like she is focused on me for her own, for her reason, and Lady Latisha is different. Her reason for being focused on me, for me, when I look at Lady Latisha, she feels like a really insecure woman that
Mhm.
is trying to relive her high school years and to make herself feel like she was one of the cool girl, which makes
Mhm.
me feel like she was a loser in high school.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's someone that really wants to feel like she's part of the group, like she's important to the group, like she is part of a community. She doesn't, question the authority. It reminds me a little of the police force sometime, allegedly. Like, let's say when a police officer does something bad and then the entire police force is trying to protect him.
Yeah.
That's the same thing those people do. They
Yeah.
ignore everything that their little group do that is wrong for the sake of acting as if their group is the righteous one.
That's
And
how they
that's what
think
I
we
cannot
are.
deal with.
They
I
think
don't do
they
that, and that's a lie. I
yeah,
think I am a flawed bitch. I am
I
not. I'm not.
I told them like,
Huh?
the way that our chat is and the way that your supporters are, like, if one of us does something fucked up, we call each other on it.
Yeah,
We
as
all
it
do
should.
it. And I'm not saying that we're the perfect group or the perfect angels. I'm not saying that, but
There's no such
we're
thing.
not afraid to admit when we're wrong.
That's the
you
beauty of
know?
humanity. That's the beauty of being a human. And that's what they keep on using against me. They will use the moment I have, because I'm a human. So I have qualities and I have bad traits. I'm arrogant. I'm impatient. I am fiery.
Mhm.
Like there is a lot of thing about me that is that I have bad trait and I have good trait.
Mhm.
I am kind. At the end of the day, I know I am a kind person.
You
I know
are.
I try my best to be fair and just.
Mhm.
And I also know that I am fiery. And sometimes when I'm fiery, I make quick judgment and I decide the wrong thing. I'm
We all
also
do.
aware of that, which is how I'm able to apologize. But because I'm a human being, I know I can be wrong. But those people act as if they're never wrong, which
I
is why
know.
Danny can be comfortable enough to look at me and say why I'm doxing people when the bitch be doxing people just because.
And that's the thing. Like, I never knew nothing about no Danny until Jag brought her up when I was following Jag. And that's all I ever knew of Danny was to be like this doxer person, whatever the fuck. So I never knew nothing else about her. Because Jag's the one that, pointed who she was out to me. I didn't know her.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So when
And
I heard
the
that
thing
about
that
her,
annoys me,
I stay away,
mhm,
you know?
yes, because when you listen to Jack, she was the devil.
Yeah.
I'm like
So,
8% perfect.
but V
80
Goddess,
success.
but V Goddess was like, I wanted to feel seen and heard, and like I
But
didn't
heard
feel
for
like
what?
I
Because like
I
you
don't.
can be heard, like, but what are you saying that you want to be
Yeah,
heard for? What
and then
is it? What is the
she
point of this? Going
she
after
says she kind of wanted like a mother like guidance, whatever. I'm like, okay, but I gave you guidance as because I'm older than you. I gave you guidance, okay, because I have a daughter who's going to be 31, you know.
me?
I try to give you guidance. I try to be kind to you, regardless of what everybody was telling me about you. And you still went the next fucking day and said all this cash money bullshit about me and Madge and the chat and owls and this and that. So what the fuck do you want from me? Well, what do you want from anybody? And then she comes up with her sweet voice, and my mother hears it, and she's like, "Why are you yelling at her? She sounds so nice. Where's my Madgie?" You know what I mean? And I'm just like, "Oh." I'm like, I can't tell this to my mother. She's not gonna get this shit. You know what I mean?
Oh my god,
Like, oh,
that is some crazy shit.
yeah. Like, I tried, and everybody kept telling me, "Don't do it." Like this and that, and I tried.
But I don't know what I don't know what V goddess exactly. I don't understand what is her point
And what
except
is her
Planet
problem with
Satan.
you? What did you do? Because I
Uh,
never seen you do anything to her.
to her, yeah, like I said, I'm like I don't know. It's like for me, let's say what's her name, just Risa. I don't know this woman,
You didn't do nothing to her either. She's
but I
she's
don't know
claiming,
her
"Oh
to do
no,
something to her.
oh
I
no, you
need to know
talked to
you to do
me."
something to you.
Yeah. Oh no, Madgie, you talked to me, back whenever you know it.
Okay, I talked
I'm
to you
like,
one
what?
time on panel for the love of God.
I know. Like, it's
But
just, I don't know what they want. Like, you
mhm,
want clout, you want attention. What do you want? And then you get it.
community.
And yeah, you
Just
I
get
really
it. And
think Polly
community.
has broken it. Like I really think it's that. Like my
It
brain is
is.
like blown because I'm
mm,
just like, yeah. Like I
it's,
think there is a community and hating my ass.
Oh, it's
yeah,
a very tight community. They love it. That's why Letitia is like her eyes. Look at her eyes. It's like she fell in love again. It it
I
it,
think
it,
that's pretty disgusting.
it's
Hello,
like she
Victoria
just
Goddess. Again, thank you again. Make it rain, make it rain. You won't say you
look
bullied
at her.
Golden.
This girl. Oh, I'm done.
Okay. Can you be more clear onto what instance? Because that's the thing. I'm like, my now after just Risa, after all of those other people's trying to have a relationship with me, I'm like, you know what? I had a relationship with Golden. Tell me, like maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, at this point, my bad.
To be
I
honest, you
do.
really
I
did.
do ask
To be
myself.
honest, Maggie, you really didn't bully her, okay? Because I was talking to her at the time that shit happened,
Mm-hmm.
and to be honest, you didn't bully her. Like all you really said was, "Look, I just don't like her," and that's your prerogative not to just like someone. Like you didn't like say, "Oh,
Maybe
she's
that
a
was,
hoe" or
but maybe that
whatever.
was a more deep, like parasocial relationship. Because for me, because my personal life is my personal life, and I don't allow people near me all that easily. Maybe I underestimated the level of like deepness of how she
Hmm.
felt. So I'm like, maybe I did do that to her. That is like not something I can ignore. I
Yeah.
can't say that I didn't appreciate when she fucking came in my chat to rejoice because I lost my channel. That was messed up. That's one of the things, like, that was like one of our last interaction. And I would say that is one of my biggest problem, like when I think about her. And that was the reason why I struck her, which is why I don't understand why people act as if they don't know why I did it. It's because
Polly
I
will
was
tell
hurt.
you
I'm
I
a
went through
fiery person.
Polly will tell you I went through a whole ordeal with her as well and tried to tell
Mhm.
her that what do you expect from Madgie when you make a fucking 4 hour live about this woman and you're just trashing her the whole fucking time? What do you expect is going to go on the next day? If you shut the fuck up, she's not going to say nothing about you. But if you're going to keep making all these lives about her and all this shit, she's going to respond. What the fuck do you want from her? She's a human being. And I was telling her straight up, like, stop. Polly kept telling me, Star, like, don't bother, la la la. And you know, and I told her, I said, Golden, you're gaslighting your fucking supporters, like you're lying to them, you're
Mhm.
playing a victim, you're really going overboard. And look, eventually that shit died out.
I don't know. Like I said, for me now with the whole golden thing and everyone coming, I'm just
Well, why
reevaluating
bring that up
things.
now? You know,
I
why
don't
would
know
she bring
why
that
she's
up
talking
now?
about golden, that person. Like Danny
What
Danny
does that have to
said,
do with her trash talking you?
who? Victoria
V
Goddess?
Yeah.
I don't even know if Victoria Goddess is V Goddess. But what I will say to V Goddess, because I saw Danny say that this was her trying to set up her next storyline. And I'm like, as long as she pay me, I'm good. I'm broke. Okay, I need to buy my bots, my one at a
Yeah.
time bots. I kind of need
Yeah.
to buy them. Mm.
I know.
So
Like
every dime that she gives me is gonna help me buy bots. they
these people really should like name themselves vampire because they'll suck the fucking life right out of you. I'm telling you.
will. But yeah, V Goddess, if you want to set up your next narrative about Golden, I did what I did. The only person who can really talk to me about what I did to her and how she felt is Golden. It's not you, it's not me. I
Nope.
really don't know. I am in the path of trying to understand when people I feel are trying to make sense, because I just feel a lot of people don't make sense. Like for me, let's say Lady Latisha for me is literally living in Delululand. Okay, I don't understand how her brain works. Same for Auntie Pick Me. Um, just Risa is a mystery to me.
I mean, she. All I know is like Plotter and Steph didn't want to talk to her no more, and she
That
told
was hurt
me,
as well. I think
yeah,
Golden didn't feel supported. Even though you have your legit reasons for not liking her, for her, I'm sure it was the way it happened that hurt her. That's absolutely possible. Like I said, I
Ugh.
didn't like her. I found her annoying in some type of way. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's mean. Maybe that hurt her feeling. Okay. Like maybe that's why she's having all of, because for me, as I don't do parasocial relationship, I don't do parasocial relationship. Okay. I'm not friend with people because we are on panel together.
Mm-hmm.
Not. Okay, I don't understand this. But if you do feel that you're friend with someone because you're coming on their panel, would you not be hurt by the person if they say that they're not your friend? So I think that I have a really narrow version of friendship. Maybe it's because of my autism, but I don't befriend people like that. I don't like people that easily. I don't know.
But the thing
No,
is
but
when you had her on your panel, Maggie, you didn't
Sorry, wait a
like.
second. Polly was saying something.
Oh, I'm
Please
sorry, I didn't hear. Go
message
ahead,
me.
Polly.
no, it's okay. I just, yeah, I don't like to interrupt people because of the feedback lag. Anyway, um, with Golden though, Madge, like I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it was just that she was hurt by your comments, okay? Because when she went on her panel, she started talking about that experience instead of coming to you or jumping on a panel to you and explaining that to you. I never heard her articulate in her words ever, whether it's on her panel or you, saying, Maggie, you saying this hurt me because I was on panel with you. She never said that like that. She talked about how it was weird that she was always on panel and that you say you don't know her. That was her approach. But did I ever hear Golden say, you know what, that is effed up because I was always there and I thought we were friends? I didn't hear that. Okay. I didn't hear that. So I think by the time, and here's another thing, by the time you said, I was just not like, I don't like her, by that time she had already done lives talking about how she feels like you don't like her because she's lighter or this and that. You didn't start saying that you didn't like her until you were pissed off because that's just how you are. And I'm like that too. So I get that. But by the time you said you didn't like her, it wasn't like she hadn't said anything. So, which came first, the chicken or the egg? The thing that came first was she, whether she was hurt or not, she expressed herself on her panel, on her channel in a particular way that wasn't really sincere. It was shady AF. Okay. So, yes, she might feel that way, but the way she approached it didn't bring any space to have a conversation or to iron things out. And when you really care about someone, like if you hurt my feelings like that and I really cared about you, I would tell you and try to talk it out. And then if you were, a bit a mean person, then maybe I'd come after you. But if I really cared, I'd try to like say that and state that, but she didn't do that. That's all I gotta say.
Well, another thing too, though, is like when she was on Maggie's panel, Polly, Maggie didn't like. She would just be like, "Hey, Golden, you want to come up?" And then she would read the thing, and that was pretty much it. It wasn't like how it is with me and you. Me and you were friends. Like we talk off the app. Like it wasn't. They didn't act like
That's
that
true.
together.
That's true. That's true.
Thank you.
Cause
That is true. Like
yep,
people don't understand. If you don't even talk behind the scene, why do you think you're friend with someone?
Yeah.
I
Like
wouldn't think that. I wouldn't think that. And you know what? I've got autism. I really do. And I know that if somebody doesn't talk to me outside and we're just talking on it's not even a private chat, it's a public chat, I'm not going to assume that you are my friend. And I'm
exactly.
I'm coming out and I'm saying I'll admit we do have a certain level of parasocial because I've never met Star personally, but I do talk to her extensively outside. So when we
Mm-hmm.
go live, we know that's
Yeah.
not the relationship Maggie and Golden had. But
Mm-hmm.
but Golden will make you think that
Yep.
without receipts. She'll make it seem like they were best friends. They weren't. What we saw, all of us, because it was a public live, what we saw, that's how deep the relationship was.
Yeah, and there was no kind of like, you didn't see an exchange of like really friendship. It was just, oh, hey, Golden, you want to come up? And she would come up and read the thing, and that was it. Like, it
No, we
wasn't,
had conversation. It's not like I didn't find her
well, no, you
interesting.
talked to her, but it wasn't like, it
No, I
wasn't the
found her
same.
interesting when she
Yeah.
wasn't trying to be a pick me shot. Okay,
That's
I
what I'm
found
Yeah.
saying.
Golden interesting. I could have been because there was a 2 day that I really, really liked Golden. Two
Mm-hmm.
days, I really liked her, and then I felt like she was trying to overtake my channel, like she wanted to take my thing, and I just didn't understand. And I was like, "But you are coming on my platform. I don't know." And then after that, Jack said that she was a second generation wino, and that was enough for me.
But even during that time, Maggie, even during that time that you're saying, like, okay, there were a couple times that I liked what she was saying, and I agree with you, ditto, okay? But during that time, you never said, you know what, I don't like her on the side. Like, you didn't come off that panel and say, you know what, guys, I don't like. No, you were not two faced about it. You never said, if you did have that feeling, you kept it to yourself. You
Yeah.
didn't
I
start
never heard her
saying
say
that
that.
until after Golden started being shady on her channel. Even if you felt that, you still didn't show that. And that says a lot.
Mhm.
So
I
her
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
whining and
I don't know.
crying
I think
about
I may
that,
have said some things. I think I may have said I don't like you and started dancing a little. That's my type. But
Hey, you know
I
what, Maggie? You're you, though, and we love you for you.
yeah, but still, like
We're
I
not
don't want to hurt
perfect.
someone's feeling because
No,
sometimes
I
I can
know.
probably understand. Like I don't know, Luna, Star, if you are part of the neurodivergent crew, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes other people's emotion is like a weird puzzle that is really
Mm-hmm.
hard to understand.
yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
And
yep.
I'm like, oh my god, I may have hurt the person, but it never really like crossed my mind before that moment.
Well, I mean, I understand because, like, remember the one time me and you had that stupid little argument? I don't know what it was. I don't know what the hell we said to each other. I don't know. But it was something stupid. And I got mad at you and you got mad at me over whatever because the whole thing was going on with Jag. But even though I didn't talk to you off YouTube, I was hurt because I was like, I love Madgie, you know what I mean? But I wasn't hurt to the extent where like I thought you were my friend and you betrayed me or nothing like that. But I was like, damn, you know what I mean?
But
So I
maybe
can
she did feel
understand, like,
that. Maybe she
yeah,
did feel that though. I don't want to
yes.
disregard. I know she talked badly about me and everything, but I'm like, you know what? Maybe she really thought we were friends. My bad. I am.
But what's weird about her is like the people that were her, like I was trying to be there for her, like
Fuck
like
yes,
even
me
though
and Danny have fallen out. I
yeah,
blocked
even
him.
even though like I was supporting you and telling her, and you even got on the live and was like, Star does not talk about you and Nick. you know like I was telling her, like,
Yeah.
I don't engage in that conversation when that's going on. I was like, but I'm still going to support Madge, and I try to be there for her, and I try to be her friend. She pretty much dogged me the fuck out because I was nice to her. I feel like she likes people that are nasty to her. That's what I feel like, you know? Cuz,
Listen, man. I
you
just
know,
hope that because I
weird.
don't really see her anymore on YouTube. So
Yeah.
I hope that she is continuing and not giving up on her ambition of being a YouTuber. I'm sorry if I hurt her feeling. She not my type of girl, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah, I don't get all those people. I don't understand Lady Latisha. I don't understand Auntie Pick Me. I I think I kind of understand Danny, and even then, I'm not sure. What do you think about Danny? You, both of you. What do you think? Like, what is the psychological profile you came up with when you look at that person?
I think
Go Star, you
you
go.
go, Polly. You go first. I want to hear what you got to say cuz I have a feeling I know.
Okay. I think that okay, where do I begin? I think that Danny has a very, very sensitive ego. Um, and that's why she projects such a large ego because people that project and cast a shadow of a huge monstrous ego, usually when you follow the if you follow down that line, you see that deep inside they've actually got a very chipped shoulder, a Napoleon type of chipped shoulder where they really actually don't feel good about themselves for whatever reason, usually childhood trauma or something, and they project and overreact. The way that she overreacts about things, sorry, the way that she overreacts about not just she overreacts more about things that have to do with her personally rather than the brand of the Avengers, like liking, like calling, using her name. It's so there is something about her character that she is both very ashamed of and also tries to show that she's very proud of, but she's not. Because if she was proud of what she says that she stands for, then she wouldn't be have to hide to share that. Her hiding whatever she's hiding, that's her real insecurity. And the reason why she hates you so much is because you touched on her real insecurity while everybody else is dancing around that core insecurity. There is something that she does not believe she's beautiful, whether it's outside or inside. There's something she thinks is so ugly, and she subconsciously is hiding that under anonymity as if it's a strength, but it's not. It's she's got something deep inside, and I feel like only a lonely person could spend so much time on this. And I don't mean by lonely as in numbers of people she knows, but intimate relationships, because she does not trust people. And if you're in a situation where you trust nobody, that's a PTSD response. So something happened to her because
Hmm.
she's got epic PTSD. She doesn't trust anybody. She has to have tabs on everybody. She goes, that has happened to her. That has happened to her. So she's repeating something she thinks is normal. This is whatever community she comes from, this is normal for her and for other people. And that's why she has very little empathy for when it happens to other people. Because wherever she's from or whatever she's gone through, this is normal. She's seen this be done to others and things kept going as normal. This has happened to her and life kept moving. And so she thinks, hey, I had to deal with it. I was punched down. Nobody cared about me. So why do I care about you? Man up.
Yeah, I
That's
mean
how life is. But it's not.
that.
That's not how life is. This is effed up. I'm sorry you went through this, girl. This is wrong. But you're not ugly. You don't deserve this. And other people are not either. You don't need to go here. And people can love you and follow you and have a community all based on love. There's no fear that needs to be in there. That's what I think. In summary,
Interesting. And you, Star.
Star,
Yeah, I'm here.
what do you think?
What do you think? Do you agree?
I agree. And I think that she may have like either failed at something or lost something or someone or like something to that nature because I don't know her. You know what I mean? I don't know her past and like whatever. And and that's why I feel like she just like takes everything out of proportion. You could say the smallest thing, and she's ready to fucking send people to your house and cameras and this and that. I'm like, damn, like somebody really screwed you over where you lost something or somebody or I don't know, something. You understand what I
Yep.
mean, Polly? Like,
Yeah, because if you think that's normal, you're desensitized.
I
Mm.
mean,
And welcome back,
and for
Melissa, and
people,
hello, Lisa.
oh, sorry. For people to think it's not serious, what happened to you, people trying to break into your gate and, showing pictures of your house. And, like, I couldn't believe that. And then they're
That's
making
creepy as
jokes.
fuck as a woman. That's
Yeah.
just creepy as fuck as a woman. And you're both right about her. She does seem like she needs this constant validation. And there is something deeply broken inside of her. I do believe that she failed at something. I feel that her mom may be the fucked up member of her family because her
Hmm.
uncle is super rich. Her uncle is, he's the successful one. And her mom was
Mm.
giving
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
massage parlor.
Mm.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
she might have been, like when the cousins get together, she might have been the girl, where maybe she didn't have as much and maybe they knew and made fun of her,
Exactly.
you know?
hmm And
And
she's
I
a
maybe
mean,
pretty
she
girl
earned
with a
that.
single mother.
And
yeah.
Dani is pretty. Okay, here's the thing. She's really conventionally pretty, but beautiful. That's why she had her brand or whatever. And I think that gives her a sense of power over people. And even though she's anonymous online, she knows, like, that she is pretty. So it almost gives her a sense of security, even though it deep inside, if you really know you're pretty and you feel that, you don't act like that. And so that's the other heartbreaking thing is,
Paulie has the shit mic. Okay, Danny
oh,
Danny.
I'm sorry, it's my mic, my bad, I'm sorry.
Danny Danny. Okay, who had the shit mic? Continue, Paulie. Don't listen to Danny Danny. Who gives a
No,
shit? We
I'm
love your
using
shit
my
mic.
little headset. That's why. Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, what makes me really sad about it is she's actually a beautiful girl, but I don't think she understands that truly. Because I think that if she understood how truly beautiful she is outside, and
But
her intelligence is great.
but if
Like,
we talk about beautiful, being a beautiful girl, while being beautiful protects you because people are nicer to you on the outside. You become more vulnerable the moment someone thinks they can have you in a corner, have you cornered in any type of way.
that's true. That's true.
So she
Yep.
was like,
Yep.
like coming from a mother with a single mother who was not always, like living with her uncle, or even you don't know what happened in her life. But I'm like
Right, right.
Exactly.
a pretty girl that was a teenager, that was a child, whatever the fuck. People are gonna try something with you. Being beautiful, being good
Hmm.
looking is a curse and a blessing.
It's a double-edged sword. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because being ugly and you go outside, people act, especially, and I'm a woman, so I don't know for men. Okay, I don't know how it is to be an ugly man. But when you are an ugly woman, people act as if you don't exist. Like you can when like me, I drop
Yeah.
my phone. I expect someone to pick it up. Ugly woman, people act as
I
if they
love
don't exist.
Madgie.
I've seen it, I've observed it.
Yeah.
So it does give you a sense of power, I guess, a sense of, well, people see me, people, praise me. It makes you more socially acceptable to be beautiful. But the moment you are in a vulnerable position,
Not
people are
enough.
gonna try to F you because you're pretty.
Yeah. And sometimes being beautiful for someone is not enough, you know?
It's
Obviously,
probably
it's
not
not
enough
enough
for
for
her.
her.
No, that's why she went to university. She's not someone that relied on her beauty to succeed.
It's not.
Exactly. When you're dressed up, like even when you're not dressed up, man. But let's say, like you have, I
I
don't know how to say it to not be like fuck, to not be arrogant.
I
You
know,
know,
I
I'm
know.
just like, it's just something I have observed because I observe people. I feel this is a part of being neurodivergent. You just observe the world a lot.
Yeah, I think that me being neurodivergent was like the biggest motivating
Hmm.
factor for me to study neuroscience and psychology because I want
Exactly.
to understand people, and people are a mystery to me.
They're a mystery.
But it's like a puzzle, so it's so interesting to me, and I like to sit down, watch, understand the core. It's really, it helps me. So yeah.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I'm looking at Danny and I'm like, puzzle, 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 puzzle.
Mhm.
Because for me, I'm like, how is someone so that had everything to succeed? Why are you so broken?
Mhm.
Why are you so evil?
Mhm. What
Like,
happened
what
to
Try
you?
to
happened to you
try
to
to be a
make
better
you
person
you?
when it comes to certain.
Hmm? Who was
Star,
talking?
Star, you fell out. You were talking and then you cut off, hon.
Who
It
was
was
talking?
Star was talking. I'm
Okay,
talking
thank
right
you.
now.
Hello,
Sorry.
Star. Oh, Star is back. Okay. Hello, Star. Star? Star, which one are you? Dear Lord.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, there is two Star and none of them
Are
talk.
talking.
But yeah, no, I find Dani fascinating because of that.
She is. She's very interesting. I
Hmm.
do think she's got some kind, she definitely has like some kind of personality issue. Um, and I think that she's got some narcissistic traits, but
Absolutely.
I don't think she's the most, like, I don't think she's Machiavellian, for example. Not quite there. But I do think that she could, if she doesn't get help. I can see her going down that route in the future. I do
I think
think
she's too impatient.
yes.
That's her
She
problem. She's like, my pride is hurt, so let's go. I'm like, what the fuck? Calm
and that's
down.
the thing, that's the
Mhm.
important thing. She's strategic, but her emotions are too strong for her to be very strategic. That's why she
Exactly.
keeps falling and making silly mistakes.
Exactly.
And that tells us that
Mhm.
she is coming from not just a calculated perspective, but rather more of an emotional perspective,
Exactly. She looks
reactive.
calculated because, sincerely, because of habit. She has
Hmm.
studied like this system. She has studied YouTube. She has studied all the procedure to know
Hmm.
what to do. All she knows all the blind spot and the rule to try to go after her enemy.
Hmm. That's
Like she's
exactly it.
smart. She's
What
smart.
happened?
Hello,
StreamYard.
Star.
I was like, "There's two of me. What is going
Yeah,
on?"
there was two of you. None of them were speaking. I was like, "Hello, Star."
I know. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, "I'm getting out of here and coming back."
Yeah, but yeah, what were you
But
saying, girl?
oh, I was gonna say, I think that Danny has yes men around her, like the supporters and stuff. Like, if you do something wrong, Madge, don't you want people, your supporters, to tell you, right?
Her ego is too fragile. Like her supporters
Fucked up.
know that they cannot criticize her, which is why when she went back on her word and some of her fucking subscriber were coming crying to me in the DM, they couldn't do it towards her. They couldn't tell it to her because they know they're gonna be like tossed around that she's gonna say that they're the problem. Like
Like,
she doesn't have an open chat.
Polly, where's
She,
Maggie? Oh, there
hmm?
you are.
What? No, I can hear
What'd you
her.
say, Madge? You disappeared. Oh, she disappeared on me for a minute.
No, I
I'm
heard her.
here. I'm here. Like I feel she's a really hurt person. I feel that her because her self-esteem is so low, she even the idea of accountability is a threat to her control, to the narrative that she created about herself.
Does she think
Yeah,
she's supposed to be the only person on YouTube?
That
Like,
too.
you
I think
know?
that there's some people that they to go on with their lives, for some reason their ego is so sensitive that they cannot see when they are the villain in their story, okay, when they're doing things that are not conductive to them or others, and they to they to continue, almost to continue living, to not have a psychic meltdown, they have to believe themselves that they are the victim and that
Hmm.
these people are the villains, because if they were to sit down and realize that maybe they were also participating in that, it might bring a literal breakdown to the point where they maybe can't even bear to live with themselves. And I think that
Hmm.
she has crossed the line. I don't know if she is conscious of the levels of crossing lines she has, but I think she has crossed the line to perhaps be just like the people that hurt her. But I don't think that her
I don't know.
realizing that is going to be an easy ride.
I don't
Like,
think she ever will because that would
yeah.
strengthen her image of being a good person. She has deluded herself, which is why, while doxing people, she is capable of saying, yo, you doxing people is not okay, but you dox people left, right, and center.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's like
Hell
her
yeah.
brain cannot accept, cannot take any accountability. So she cannot even see how ridiculous she sounds.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Yeah.
want to know, like, how these people are getting away with doxing you. Like, doxing people, like, you
It's
know?
easy because the police is useless. Oh, thank you,
Yeah, I know,
Victoria
because
Goddess.
I'm
Again,
trying
thank
to
you,
take them
Victoria.
down.
Make it rain, make it rain. I think the
Yeah, no,
police
I
is
know they're
useless.
useless. Oh yeah, I know, because I'm trying to fucking do something with them because they suck so bad. But I just don't understand, like, YouTube, and I even
You
contacted them
just
today. Like, I
remove
didn't.
the thing. They just remove the thing. Let's say uh when she put my mom's phone number, then you do a privacy complaint and then YouTube remove it. But there is no consequences for the person who put it out.
See, it should at least be like a three strike thing or something. Like, if
No,
you do it once, twice, like, because you're putting people's lives in danger.
they don't care.
It's
That's how
about
she gets
money.
away with it. Mm?
It's about money. At
Yep.
Exactly.
the end of the day,
Yep.
it's easier to not hire a real person, put in AI that checks a basic little thing, and then they get processed like that. It's quick, it's cheap. You're not hiring someone, and they don't care until, honestly, a business doesn't care until they have to pay, ramifications. So, like Magic
Exactly.
said, until somebody is hurt, they're not going to do much because they don't have to. That's
Well,
It's
the
not
end of
about
it.
prevention.
people already got two poor people that got hurt, you know, and YouTube hasn't changed anything,
They don't
you know.
care because nobody's getting hurt. Even when someone gets hurt, look what happened with Manny Fresh and I forgot the name of the other person.
Yeah,
Like
that. Yeah.
they
The
don't
person, they have to get hurt and they have to have proof that directly involves YouTube. That's the two things.
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Because if they can get away with it, it doesn't even matter if someone
Mm-hmm.
gets hurt.
Yep.
Like that's
And
the
I'm
thing.
just
So
and I
mm,
just wonder if she has somebody that either works in corporate for YouTube, or like something
That's
because she,
possible.
because she has like so much like she's allowed to do so much things on here that I'm like, what the fuck,
What is she
you know?
allowed to do on here that because like I said, she's not a magician.
Yeah, I
Okay.
Well,
don't.
no, it just seems like she knows all these loopholes and shit.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
she has been here for 5 years learning
doing
all
this
the
stuff.
loopholes. Like
Yeah.
now I have been here for like, I don't know, less than a year. After everything she has put me through,
Mm-hmm.
don't you see how easily I can
Yep.
fight her shit and how easily I can strike people?
Yep.
It is not hard. You just have to literally be willing to learn the thing.
I get a feeling that she, if anything, um, I get a vibe that she's into these, what is it called, anti-establishment mentalities. And if
Mhm,
anything, I can see her being part of like, a group or a club or something that likes to go around the rules, if that makes sense, and shares these tips and stuff. Because I don't know what it is. I've been thinking about her for a minute, so I don't know exactly what it is, but
mhm,
something gives me the feeling that she's not pro establishment like YouTube. Like,
mhm.
I don't
Maybe.
I don't know. I just get a feeling that if anything, she likes to go around the rules, but I
Yeah,
don't
she
think.
doesn't give a shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Use the rule, but she is as she keeps on perjuring herself.
that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
That part doesn't
Like this
give an
woman
F
don't give
about
a
the laws.
shit. She doesn't give a shit, which is why again it's the lack of accountability. If she was to take accountability, she may literally drop. Okay, because this woman is just like, yo, I will perjure myself
Right.
without any I will lie. I will forge paper. She don't give a damn.
Should go to the ends of the earth.
Like but like you have to also be some type. That's why I'm also calling her a kind of a psychopath because I'm like, you don't have fear. How are
Yeah,
you perjuring
that part
yourself left,
is
right, and center? Where is your sense of preservation?
Yeah.
that part is very antisocial of her. Like, she does not care about the laws, and she does care about the laws being enforced on others, though.
Yeah, for sure. Like if she can
Right?
hurt you, she will do it. But God, do the law don't apply to her. Like, first of all, I fucking know she is John Doe and the Teddy case.
Yeah, I think yeah, everyone knows.
The fact that this stupid bitch, okay, really sent a fake like a fake authority paper. I forgot if it was FBI or CIA. Like really, you send fake
Mm-hmm.
identity paper to the court.
Yo,
You
that's
have to be without fear.
insane.
You have to be without fear.
Yeah, you have to be like, for in order for me to fucking be able to do something like that, and Maggie, I'm fighting the government. Like the chat
Yeah,
will
but
tell you. But in order for me to do something like that, I would have to be at the point where I have nothing to lose. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
I
Because
wouldn't
I
do it
could
because I know
never.
I'm gonna get caught.
Yeah.
That's the thing. She thinks that part is the thing that interests me the most about her, that she has confidence.
Yes,
So much confidence that she must really, like, truly in her core think that there is people like her and others
yo,
that don't have the same human rights
you're
almost.
a black woman and your ass is there sending fake people paper to the court.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
oh
No.
my god! I'm like, I would never do.
yeah.
How the bitch
Hell
will?
no.
She came on YouTube striking me. You have to sign under penalty of perjury, and then she perjured herself.
Oh my God.
Like she literally struck me for a video call surveillance. And then when she had to show legal proof, she showed legal proof for Danny Montana instrumental. That's how much she don't give a
Yo,
like.
I'm
Damn.
sorry, but she must have nothing to lose. I mean, I don't know her life, but because if they catch her doing this shit, like, it's not going to be cute.
Uh,
You
I'm
can't be
just like, she's
lying,
just
you
giving me
know?
proof. Like that's what she does. She's giving me proof, and people think I'm not going. I'm like, I am literally creating a profile about her in my head to understand how this bitch works.
Yeah, I mean, because this is like getting into criminal shit.
It's
You
like
know,
getting into the
camera.
mind of someone that is another type of human as you. I feel like
Yeah,
she is like there's some people I feel like most human I can understand. I may not agree with your reasoning, but I
yeah.
understand that you do it because of your own thing. There are some
Mm-hmm.
people I'm just like I don't understand in which reality you live.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, the cameras outside your house and showing inside and your mom's number and contacting the parents and like it just wow. And then
That's
the
crazy.
and the perjury and the, like wow and the
But that's
thousand
crazy. You
dollars.
know what? You know what's crazy? It's doing all
Oh,
of that, showing my mom's address inside of my house, like doing all of this, and then being like, "How dare Madgie dog someone? What the
like
fuck? What
Like
is
I'm
going on
smoking,
here? What is
Maggie, and
going
I'm
on?"
listening. Like I'm smoking and I'm listening to this and I'm thinking about everything that she's done to you, like and the lies and stuff, and I'm just like, wow.
But
you
then
know,
you,
like
but then how can you put yourself on higher ground, being like, "I would never swoop so low." Bitch, you're worse than me. It's like I really feel like I'm being judged by Dexter.
it,
I'm like,
yeah,
you're a whole serial killer, but you're gonna judge me?
that's what I mean. Like,
I don't understand how the brain can work. It's like with Lady Letitia. I, that's why I'm called that the Delulu land. Because I'm like, how can you not know that you struck people? How can you act as if, why are you striking people? You be striking people left, right, and center. Lady Letitia tried to strike me 3 times. And she's
see
still
what I
acting as
mean?
if she never tried to strike me. What is the delusion? It has to be narcissism.
I don't know. Like, what
Yeah,
is the
they
failure
think
to communicate?
people like
You
that
know what I
really
mean?
scare me because they think that there's two types of people: humans, which they are part of, and others that are not human or have different rights that are not the same. And that concerns me because, you know, especially these people, they talk about racism and white people, but they're doing that with their own people because they if you think that there's two kinds of people that are humans and then others, that's a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
because
mean,
who will decide who is the human? So it's just based on who you
Exactly.
like. How frivolous.
we were talking earlier in my live and we had said like pretty much like the way like society is now, there's been like a line drawn in the sand where there's people that want the truth and there's people that just want to live in Delulu lying and all that shit land. You know what I mean? And
But
I
how
think,
do you do it?
you know, well, I
How?
mean, I don't
Like
know.
that's
Like,
the I think that's the big paradox for me. I'm like, how can you lie to yourself, lie to everyone, but have no it's like you don't even see that you be lying.
well, Maggie, I understand that because of what my son's paternal aunt did. She went and lied about everything and had my kid beaten and taken at 9.5 years old because her dad is a cop and my son's father is dead. Okay, and she really thinks she's the victim. She really thinks that she didn't do anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wrap my head the fuck around that. I can't. Like, you are absolutely fucking bonkers.
And
You
I'm like
know?
try to understand so hard because I don't want to because I hate like people who are hypocrite. So I hate the idea that I will be like, oh, I don't understand people who cannot take accountability and I don't take accountability. But I'm like,
Exactly.
I try to take accountability for my mistake, but
And
I'm
you
not going to
did.
take accountability for yours.
You did. You tried to talk to her. You and Lady Letitia talked.
Yeah, I took accountability for the like Jack thing that they're coming back with. But even now, okay, let's say the whole like Lady Atisha started and said that she had a problem with me because I made her choose between uh me and Dani. And I already said, yo, it was not logical. It was my emotion, and you have the right to feel how you feel. And that was for me, that was it.
That should have been it.
But it's not.
That's what I mean. That's why I can't wrap my head around those kind of people. That's why I understand you, because I'm like, you people don't want to take accountability for anything. You want to just put everything on this one person. Everything. You don't want to take accountability for anything at all.
But you know what? Let's say they're like, you know what? Everything that happened to Maggie, she deserves it.
But for how long and how much the fuck do you deserve? What did you
Yeah,
really fucking do to deserve so much? People trying to break in your house, showing your house, calling your mother, this and that. Like, what the fuck? That's insane.
no,
Well,
that's what I
because they're
don't
not
get it.
living it, they go home and they have
Like,
their lives. They think this is not real. They think that you're not a real person, by the way, because they're
Yeah,
not thinking about you and how you go to sleep. They're not. They're not thinking about it. And they think that they're right
they
and
think
that
it's a game.
they do. And they think there's some people that live in this world that think it's us and them. And you have become
mm,
them, whether it's
yeah.
robbers, whether it's racist people, whether it's bad people, whatever they consider bad, they group them all and they deserve whatever comes to them. But me
They
and my
even said
people,
they
no.
even said Polly about my channel Truth Seeker. Oh, that's a red flag. Why? Because I want to know the fucking truth about things. I don't want to go through life living lies. Is that what is a red flag to you?
Look, did Maggie take accountability for saying Danny was worse than Quiet Storm? Yes, I did. I
Yes, you
clearly
did.
stated
Yes.
that
Yes,
I
she
was
did.
mad
I was
and I
there.
was like, that is wrong of me because that was not true. She is not worse than him. And I told that. I
She did
acknowledged
tell
it.
us that. I was in the chat. She did.
So yeah, I
Polly,
did take accountability. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand what you're talking about.
You did
see,
take
this is what I
accountability.
mean. They
Yeah.
only want to keep score when it comes to like shit you do. Are
Let me
they
just put
keeping
it
score on
this
what they've
way.
done?
Can you go to her chat and even ask a question like this on her chat?
Exactly.
To Danny?
Cause I know,
Yeah,
cause I
exactly.
know for a fact now. Cause Danny shouldn't know me for
That
any
much.
reason. Okay, I could never go into Danny's chat and say, "Hey, Danny, can I honestly just ask you a question?" You know what I mean? And bring Madgie up. My head would get cut the fuck off, and you guys know it. So, like,
Yeah,
for the
so
fact
Exactly.
that you
I'm
can
like,
even
yo, she doesn't need to forgive me, but I have taken accountability for it. Like, this is not even a question. Like, I've already taken accountability the next day. I took accountability the next day. Like, it's not
how about
like
I
she
just
has the
put it
right not to
Jersey
forgive
style
me
for
for
you,
it,
Maggie?
but it
How about
came
I
from
just put it Jersey
emotion.
style for
What?
you? How about I just put it Jersey style for you? Maggie is a grown ass woman, okay? And when she fucks up, she takes accountability. She don't give a fuck.
Exactly. And it's not up to me for the person to accept my apology, which is
She owns her shit.
what? How did we get aggressive? Like, people,
Oh
don't be
my
aggressive,
god.
okay? Like,
We're
don't be
laughing.
aggressive.
We're
Like, I don't know
laughing.
what you mean because I'm not being aggressive. It's coming off a little guilty conscience. Okay. Like I said it out of anger because she had struck me 8 times while my mom was in the hospital and I had to go pick her up. So it was a really bad time when she did that to me. And I
I
did
know.
say that and it was not cool. And I said
And I
after, literally
remember
the
you
next day,
saying I
Yeah, and I said the
remember.
next day, yo, I'm sorry, and no, yo, I'm sorry. Did I say I'm sorry? I don't remember exactly the word I said, but I know I said that she was not worried by story, that it was not okay of me to say that, but I said it out of emotion and anger. So, like I said, it's not up to me to accept the apology or not, but the apology was given because it was not
Well,
okay of
let
me to
me
say
ask
that.
them what triggered for you to say that about Dani? What did she do to you, right?
She struck
Hmm.
me 8 times while my mom was in the hospital.
Exactly. See what I'm
So that
saying?
kind of pissed
So
me
they're not
off.
keeping
Mhm.
score about why you said what you said.
But it doesn't
Like,
matter. I shouldn't have said that.
no, you
But my
shouldn't have said it. It was bad, yeah, and you admitted it, and you would, you know.
Mhm.
So, but they're only keeping score on you.
Yeah, exactly. And what I don't like is that they act as if like there is that model of perfection. Like Dani has never said anything bad about me or something. I'm like, you see how I'm taking accountability for what I said that's not okay? That is something Dani will never do because she has been saying a bunch of horrible shit about me. Same for
Maggie,
like
you used to
Lisa.
compliment her even though you didn't like her, but you still like, you were like, I think she's an empath. I think that she's
Dear Lord,
smart.
yes, I said that. Dear
You
Lord, why?
did.
I remember that.
You did.
Why did I
See what
say
I'm
that?
saying? Like, you even were trying to be nice, even though you really didn't like her. You were still trying to find the good in her. So I like, come on with these people. Like, they have to really come on, yo, for real. Like, they're looking really dumb. They're
I
just
don't
looking
know. For
really.
me, like I said, I'm trying to understand what is the big deal, what is the like how they talk about me, like how Lady Atisha talks about me. She makes me feel like I said her entire address, that I made a song and a rap about it, that I sent people to her house. Like she's making me feel like I really did like the most fucked up shit. Not that I just said that her middle name was Lavette and that I showed her Lincoln. She's acting as if what Dani did to me is what I did to her. But I didn't. And that's
She's
why
the
I'm just
one
like,
that
I don't
even.
know what to tell you. You're weird. Okay. I showed you a LinkedIn profile. Do you know the number of people? I don't know if people remember Powwow. Okay. But Powwow
Yeah, I
did
remember
like two
Powwow.
video. Like he did two video on me. Damn, Victoria. Shit, man. Thank you, Victoria. Make it rain, make it rain if you love your owl. Not even a lawsuit is stopping her. How is she still doing it? Because she's a demon from hell.
Yeah, I
Like I
remember
mean it.
Powwow.
Like, can you imagine the guts? Okay, like you have to be a special kind of like non-stress individual to send false paperwork to the court.
Yeah,
Okay, like this is something I have never. I'm like, wow, the audacity.
yeah, for real.
No, like this woman, she has the audacity of 1,000 people, and she always has a way. She's always thinking of something. She is smart, which is why I know that she's using Lady Letitia, and some data it's gonna be bad for Lady Letitia.
Madge, my ex father-in-law was a chief of police. Okay, he has the whole fucking court paid off to lie. This whole superior court, and I have it. I have the proof. Like, it's in their own fucking writing. You know what I mean? Like, that's how crazy things can get. That's why I believe Jag. That's how I got into all this stuff. But
Yeah,
like into
because
the
you
scepter
did
and stuff.
something fucked up. That's how
Yeah.
Jack gets you, and that's how I don't understand what they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Jack will appeal to you if you have seen that the system is broken, and the
Mm-hmm.
system is broken
It's broken. Like severely broken. And not just here. Where you are too.
everywhere.
Yep.
The world is weird.
Yeah.
When you look like read Machiavelli, read the Prince, like this world is weird.
It's weird. It's weird. It is. Like people are
People will
bugging.
follow evil without even blinking an eye.
And that's the thing. It's like now it gets so bad that people in general have lost the sense of compassion and empathy and sympathy. And that's what, for example, you see things like when you were crying and people made fun of you instead of seeing it as a real emotion, and people like said, go jump off a bridge, why are you crying, right? That's how my mom is. That's how she responds, right? And I learned from her that there's some women that are like, I didn't get any sympathy, so I'm not that this is I'm doing you a favor by telling you, bish, shut up and get back up, even though that's not conducive. So being
Wow.
real, yeah, there's a lot of people like that, which is the importance of being real and showing compassion to exemplify it. Because I'm glad you did that, Madgie, even though I'm sure it was terribly hurtful for the bullying. But I like that you did it and you stood on it and you came back and we were able to show you compassion so they can understand that's not the way to deal with it, girl. That's not. It's okay. People will cry, and you, maybe because you look away you won't see it, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. And it takes a certain level of balls to do it in front of camera and be able to come back. So I think that that's important, and you did a service to that because we were able to show like this is real life, and we can still deal with it without being so crude and cold.
It is real
Exactly.
emotion. And just to say first, thank you, Angela. Make it rain, make it rain. If you love your owl, I could
Thank you,
literally listen to you
Angela.
guys for hours. Start love your life. Early year too. Love you guys.
I love you
Yay.
too.
Thank you, Angela. But yeah, no, because I love discussing psychology. And
Well,
that's
because
what
people could
I
be
feel
very
towards
crude,
them. Mm?
and people could be very malicious,
Mm.
vindictive. I mean, I dealt with them. I was with dealing with CPS 5 days a week for 4 years, yo. And those people, I've never seen people in my life where you can't say nothing because it will be turned into the most like despicable shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah, anything you say
What?
will be used against you.
All right. What'd you say, Madge?
I said everything you say will be used against you.
Literally, you can't even say like, oh wow, the weather is bad or something. Like they fucking, it's ridiculous. That's why like when I go live sometimes I tell people, I'm like, if you find me over explaining shit, it's because for all those years I had to over explain the simplest shit that like a 10-year-old will know, because they will twist and twist and twist and twist. And I'm like, oh my God. So I see the manipulation and the gaslighting, the bullshit. And that's why, like that time Jaguar tried to fucking say I was gaslighting somebody, I went off on her in her fucking comments. I was like, I would never
Yeah.
try to gaslight nobody, because I know that I was gaslit for all those years and just wanted to jump out of my body. You know what I mean? And because I couldn't do nothing about it. You know, what am I going to do? You know?
Yeah,
So why am
exactly.
I going
You
to come
were
on
a
here
victim of
and,
scapegoating.
yeah, why am I going to go on a chat where I'm trying to find other people and gaslight them? You
Mhm.
fucking bitch. I was so mad, you know?
With good
Like,
reason, it triggered you.
yeah, I was so mad. I'm like,
Personally,
I'm not
people
trying to
annoy me with
gaslight
that.
people.
Like, why do people act as if people cannot be triggered? As if we need to have the perfect reaction, never do anything wrong. You never need to do something out of anger, of just anything. You just have to be perfect and some perfect, some more.
Yeah, like every reaction is supposed to be scripted. I'm not you, Jag. I don't script my shit because because she could tell a story, and I sit and listen. You know, Madge. I could
Yeah,
sit
I
and
think
listen.
that and the way that not just the way that everybody reacts to these things, it really sets a precedence too. Because for me, like, the importance of me being around and chatting and everything is always to show people like how to react to things. Like if somebody's crying, don't go in there and start punching them down. Try to show compassion and resolve it, right? Why? Because this happens in the real world too. And most of us don't know how to do that. Most of us don't know, how do I, like, here's this person crying, or here's this person, they've got a drug addiction and they're falling apart. Like, how do we deal with it? Do I just like tell them, hey, man up? Or how do I sit down and
Substances,
tell
my
them?
love.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
Substances, not the D word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, yes. If they've got issues with substances and everything, how do I help them? Do I just ice them out, or how do I talk to them? What is really helping? You see that online, and a lot of times people don't have that humanity, or they feel shy to step in there and say, "Hey, that's not right. Don't talk to her like that, or don't talk to them right now." And that's what I come here for, to just make sure that everybody like sees some humanity, because we need that. It's not
I
okay.
agree with you.
Yeah, me too. You
Mhm.
know, that's why, like, you guys won't always see me like commenting in the chat, but I'm here. And if I hear or see something, I'm going to say something, you know?
Same. I'm always commenting because I do want people to know I'm there. Because if you've seen me enough, I don't tolerate BS. I am a
Yep.
really intense Aries. I don't have a lot of patience or time. If you show me that you're two-sided, I'm not going to explode on you, but you're on my list. You're on my watch list. You're not going to fool me. I'm not a dummy. Okay,
Yeah,
like,
Polly is like really more quick tempered than I am.
just a little
She
bit.
really is. She's fucking funny.
Just a little bit.
Polly, you're so funny. Oh my god.
No, I
Like,
just
oh
don't
my god.
like two-sidedness. I have no patience for it. That's it.
No, I
Like,
don't
I
like it
don't.
either, but I'll give you a chance to explain yourself.
You do.
But you know, I let it build up and then I'm like, rah! You know? So
I
You
don't.
don't
I
take
don't let it.
kindness nicely. But
yeah.
yes, guys, it is 10 p.m. I think it's a good time to go to sleep. I really liked having you on panel. I will probably
Thank
invite you
you.
back if you want to. I
Okay.
like
Yes,
those
anytime.
little psychological conversation when we
Sure.
analyze weird ass people, because it does help me, because
Hmm.
I don't understand, and that's why they fascinate me, because I don't get it.
I feel you.
But
Yeah.
yeah, thank you so much for coming up. Love you
Much
guys.
love,
Love
guys.
you. Good
Night,
night,
night.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.